So, I've talked about my brother before, and he passed away, well, we're not really sure when he passed away. I got the news on February 13th, 2018. But he was probably dead for a couple of days before that happened. So anyway, got to end on a positive note, right? So I drive to work every day, and I take that road that goes by Tatnall, and I hit, Roth or whatever, and go all the back way to head to Wesleyan. And just past Tatnall Square, you go under the underpass where 75 is, and there's some industrial areas, and there's this place. It houses about 5 or 6 different apartments, and it's dilapidated and, put together with duct tape and a glue gun, maybe. And every so often I would see this guy, and it would make me feel sick. Like, I felt sick to my stomach when I would see him, and I didn't understand why, because I'm usually not that kind of person. And I'd see him, and sometimes I'd see this woman with him, and typically they're both wearing overalls and a baseball cap, and he is scruffy and thin and gaunt and yellowish, and it makes me, when I see him, it makes me feel ill, and I struggle with it because this is not my nature at all, if you know me. And I see him when it's cloudy, when it's rainy, and he's walking usually from somewhere on that street towards downtown. So he's walking up Tatnall Square. So I'd see him in several different places, and he's walking at a crawl, and sometimes he's with this woman, and I don't like feeling this feeling of dread and ick. And one day I'm driving, and I have always been a believer that cardinals are harbingers of souls who have passed, and when they cross your path, they're supposed to. And when my mom died, I would always see the brown cardinal, and when my brother died, I would always see them in pairs, and one was my mom, one was my brother, and it brings me peace and joy, and I say hey to them, and usually, my mom I see her. My brother's flitting in front of my car, and I'm like, could you not get me into an accident, please? So this day, I'm driving, and it's one of those gorgeous Macon mornings, that cerulean blue sky, and it's absolutely gorgeous outside, and it's brisk, and there isn't a leaf on the tree, and I see the cardinal, and the song comes on the radio, and it's a new song, and I reach for the phone to call my dead brother, and I see another cardinal, and then I see this guy, and it all fits together. This man is what my brother looked like at the end of his life. And I have to see him every day, and it makes me feel sick, because if you knew my brother, that was a shell of what he used to be. He was that bright light, the made everyone laugh, the joy of every party. But here's this guy that I have to see on my way to work every day. And I get home and I struggle with that. And I burst into tears. I have to pull over on the side of the road so that I don't get into an accident, because I feel ick when I see this guy. And I went home and I cried about it, and I talked to a few of my friends about it, and I had to change that feeling. And so what I do, because I would see them all the time, and every day I saw him walk a little bit further with his cane, and he was getting closer and closer to downtown, which meant he was maybe, I don't know if he was getting better, but I know what his affliction is. I've seen it, and I've seen where it goes. And so the only way that I could change the way that I felt is I pour love and light out to him and his woman friend. And maybe someday I'll stop. Or at least I said that. And so I've been driving by the last couple of weeks, and there's this pile of furniture outside this apartment complex, maybe. And it scared the shit out of me. I thought, maybe he's gone. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Today, I saw him walk out of a different apartment. And that love and light just went pouring. I saw him in the rear view, and I'm like, oh my God, he's alive. So I'm hoping that my New Year's resolution is going to be to reach out in person with love and light. Knowing that I can't save anyone, but I can fill someone's life with light and love. That is my nature.